Oh, hey, pack leaders. I was about to reach for this book. So, I want to talk about legacy here. And this is an awesome book that I think everyone should read. It's all about passing a legacy down to the next generation. So, it's called The Intentional Legacy by David Albany. He does, family planning and wealth management. And it's really sad that, they call it shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in three generations, where the first generation will work hard, the second generation will, you know, see that that they're working hard and be even wealthier and work harder because the parents have shown them example. And then once the second generation is well off, the third generation goes, hey, you're not really like working hard and whatever, and then they go and squander it. And so by the third generations, they're broke again, and then they start all over again. And it's not just about giving a bunch of money and not giving the knowledge on how to use it and grow it, and continually compounding that well from generation to generation. Otherwise, it cuts the generation short. And this is what that book talks about. So it's important to pass down a legacy with instruction on what you've learned, and while we're still around, be able to pass that down. Any skill that we've learned, anything that's new, we can create and document that with free accounts like YouTube channels and whatnot. So I'm going to show you a structure of what I'm going to be setting up for my children. And not only that, creating videos, history, anything that you've done, your personality, your character. I think many generations down the line, I wouldn't mind wanting to know from personally, the characteristics of my great grandfather or grandmother, and what are their characteristics like? How do they talk? What do they like to do? I don't know them. And it'll be awesome to be able to have a record or history of that, especially in our digital age where that is possible. Back in the day we didn't, when we didn't have cameras and phones that are easily available where we can record things just, and be able to upload them quickly, and it's all free. So let me go ahead and switch over to the diagram and show you what I have. Okay, yeah. Alright, so let me switch over here. I'm kind of creating this little thing. Click and log back in here. And a lot of these tools too, I have to kind of share how I want to pass down this legacy. So, we all kind of have our own channel. When we create a Gmail account, we can create YouTube channels. What we want to do is create a YouTube channel where it's just you and your spouse. If you don't have one, then depending where you are, that's where it's gonna be. You'll have your personal channel too, but then once you have kids, is create them a Gmail account and then have them create their own channel. Now you can upload videos for them. You can make them private if you don't want them to be open to the whole world, and it'll just be a place to kind of put essential videos about them growing up, so that we kind of know what they've been through, and just the amazing times, their personality and all that stuff. But once they get married, then they would kind of recreate a Evan and future wife legacy YouTube channel, okay, and also a Penelope and future husband legacy channel, my daughter. And then if they have kids, kind of what I've done here to them is to pass that down and create a Gmail account for them also. And I usually create just the first name dot last name at gmail.com, and that gets them access to the ability to create a YouTube account. You can also get a Google number and subscribe to some emails so that they're getting some kind of emails, so that there's some activity going on in that Gmail account. And then what I'll also do, every child that you have, there's really no hard rules. You can do however you like that makes sense for you. But the idea is just to give them the ability to find each other and follow each other. So if somehow they were broken at birth or something happened, they can still find a way back home and up to grandpa and grandma kind of thing. Okay? So I'm gonna use that diagram for now, and I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna cut them into short little videos so that you kind of see how I set up these accounts. Okay, thanks.